Well, hello guys, ¿qué pasa? What's up? Antonio Serrano here, and today I have a top video tip after performances just for you. Today's tip is going to be quite straight to the point because I have not a lot to say. That's something that I usually say, and then the video lasts like an eternity and a half. But today I want to talk about a show that I did today in Sevilla, like an hour and 15 minutes drive from where I currently live, right? You see all my posters? Oh my God, so nice! So today I performed in Sevilla and something very interesting happened. I was 55 minutes into the show. I only had like 10 minutes left and suddenly it started to rain. We knew that this could happen. The person in charge said to me, let's wait for 10 minutes and then we'll start the show. Instead of starting the show at 5 o'clock, we're going to start the show at 10 past 5. Okay, no problem. And when it was like a minute, 2 minutes past 5, he went like, Antonio, let's start right away because it's raining pretty nearby. And we think that maybe we can make it. But somebody called me like a couple of villages away. It's starting to rain, so be careful about that. And they were like, okay, no problem. I started the show and I was into the show like for very, very close to an hour and it started to rain. I looked to my side and they were like, no, continue. And the rain went like, and we were like, no, we have to stop. By there, we put everything away and we finished the show that way. Everyone was completely pleased. Everyone was like, the show went great. Oh my God, we laughed a lot. This was awesome. This was great. Oh my God. And for me, it was like the two best routines for me, which are the last routine and the one before that, a bill routine inside of Balloon by Mark Jenes, I think is the name of the creator. And then my routine, Moho, the flying mind-reading chicken with a rubber chicken. Those two routines, I think they are great. And I couldn't do those routines, right? Because of the rain. But for everyone that was there, the show went great. They thought that the show was awesome. So the lesson that I learned today is that you shouldn't rely so much on the ending of your show. I have seen a lot of shows, not magic shows, but also music shows, concert, comedians, a lot of different shows, plays, like theatrical plays, and they rely on the ending so much. If your show relies so much on your ending, maybe you are going to find someday that you cannot finish your show. And if that happens to you, you shouldn't have that feeling of, I hated that. The beginning of your show should be strong, the middle of your show should be strong, obviously the ending should be strong, but something that shouldn't happen is that if you remove the ending, people feel like they were there for nothing. It's like, I've been here for an hour and this makes no sense. But if you add 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes, they are like, oh, this is amazing. So be careful. A lot of shows, a lot of magic shows, and more than that, mentalism shows, they are like, until the last 5 minutes or until the last 10 minutes, you don't realize that everything is connected, that the mentalist knew that everything was going to happen that way. That is okay. It is okay to have kind of a callback at the end, but something that shouldn't happen is that you are during an hour like, nothing happened. Something like no, nothing happened. And like in the last 5 minutes, everything makes sense. Like, oh my God, everything makes sense. But you shouldn't do that. Why? Because if it started raining or the lights went out or something like that, you cannot end the show. And something that I learned today is that your show should be great and people should be pleased that they came there to see you. If your show ends like 15 minutes earlier, or if it finished like 30 minutes earlier, or if it finished like 45 minutes earlier. If you do like a 15-minute show and suddenly it starts to rain, something happens, you have to finish, people should be like, that was very good. That was extremely short, I would love to see more, that's not what I signed for, but those 15 minutes were great. I think that's the goal. So don't rely on the ending of your show so much, because even when you do the full show and people experience the ending and they realize that the ending is so good, even in that scenario, having a show that is weak until the ending is not the thing that you should strive for, right? You should have a strong show all throughout, right? Iñaki Zabaletas says this, and I think it's great. You should have your show full of closers. There are a ton of strong magic tricks. There are a ton of strong routines, and you could have your show packed with closers, like a closer after another, and all of the tricks that you do could be used to close the show, right? You don't need to do that, but you need to create that feeling. You need to create that aura that if we end the show right here, people would be more than happy. That's what you want to create. And I am very happy because people went away from today's show very happy. And if it didn't rain and I had the chance to perform the whole show, I know that people would walk away even happier. Like 15 minutes away, like 10 minutes ago, I was completely happy. This is like extra. Like, I don't know, from the routine of the balloon, or I don't know at which point I had to end. Like, I think it was a routine with a turn and restore paper or something like that. And then I was going to start with the balloon routine, right? The sign build inside a balloon. And I stopped and it was like, oh my, so people at that point were happy. At that point, people were happy. But if I continue, that's an extra. So I think that having a good show that you can stop it, you can cut it anytime, and people are happy is a great thing to have. And I am going to be working on that a lot, because I think that not all of my shows accomplish that thing. And that's something that today I learned that is very important. Moreover, if you are performing outdoors. Yeah. So guys, that's everything that I want to tell you for today's video. I said that it's going to be short and straight to the point, and we are into the 7-minute mark. Okay guys, so I hope that you found this information useful. Please comment below, please subscribe, and I will see you, as always, in a near future.